This video is to review domain and range. Domain, we know, is the x values of a graph, and I like to think of it as being the horizontal, so it's more visual. You can visualize it as being the horizontal values, and the range is the y values, so the vertical values of your graph. So if we take a look at an example for domain, it says identify the domain of f of x is equal to 2 to the power of x minus 2. So what you would want to do with that is graph it on your calculator so that you could look at what the graph of that is. I went ahead and graphed it on my calculator and put a picture of that here. So again, domain means we're looking for the x values. You could also look at the table in your calculator on the Inspire. Remember, you hit Control T to get to the table. But again, I like to look at the x values, so I'm looking this way, and I can see that it's going to go on forever and ever and ever this way, and it's going to keep on going forever and ever and ever this way. So I know it's going to go from negative infinity to positive infinity, or it's all real numbers. So that means it's answer choice B. Something that they're trying to throw you off here with is these two answer choices, because there's no way it could be y, because we're talking about domain, so it has to be x. Looking at an example having to do with range, it says determine which function has a range of y such that y is less than or equal to 3. So you would want to graph all 4 of these examples to take a look at which of these has the appropriate range. So again, we're looking at y less than or equal to 3. So I have graphed each of these. I will take a look at the first one here. And again, we're looking at range, so we're looking at up and down or vertically. So the range of this function here is all real numbers, because it's going to continue forever and ever up in this direction and go forever and ever in the negative direction. So it's not the first answer choice. If we look at the second answer choice, it was this one. And we're looking at our y values. So here is negative 3, and we can see that this is the one that would be the correct answer. I'm going to just quickly show you on the next two. This is the third answer choice, and the correct answer here for the range for this one would be less than or equal to, oh, actually, I made a mistake. If we look at this one, it's less than or equal to negative 3, which they wanted us to find less than or equal to positive 3. So if you look here, the y value for this is negative 3. We should actually pick C, this one here, because it's less than or equal to positive 3, and that's the one that we wanted. And if we look at 4, the y value here, this one is going to be less than or equal to 0. So the correct answer here is answer choice C. That's the one that has the range that is less than or equal to 3. If you have more questions about domain and range, please see your math teacher.